Hello sweeties, it's May 2021. Can you actually believe it? It's the month for mothers. So this month, all you mothers out there must be especially kind to yourselves. Stop feeling guilty for all the things you supposedly haven't done or did wrong or blah blah, and congratulate yourself for all the good stuff you actually have done and you got there, you got through it. Then get yourselves a facial. The guys can come too if they like. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Please subscribe. I know it's a pain, but it really helps me. And it's free. You just have to press a few buttons. That's enough of that. Let's get to the stars. Taurus, my little carrot cake. It's still your birthday month, yay, and the love vibes are still panting. So, you're wondering whether you should misbehave, aren't you? Taurus, as we know, is never alone for very long. So if you are, get out there and charm the pants off everyone, as you do. If you're not alone, but wishing you were, think very carefully before making any insane moves. Those deranged impulses are not quite the same thing as your wonderful instincts. So don't go trusting your gut until you're absolutely sure where your gut is. Your money instincts, on the other hand, have arrived with some brilliant ideas. So if you're looking for work or business opportunities or fab new deals, you will find some. This is one of your can't lose moments. Say yes to everything. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little strawberry mousse. This is a great week for you. Your very own planet Mercury moves into your sign this week, transforming you from a gibbering idiot into a tall, confident, articulate genius. It's absolutely true. You're flirting with everyone and charming the fans into submission. Yay. By next week, we'll be adding money and maybe even fame, if that's your thing, to the long list of goodies in your life. Meanwhile, suffice to say, this is a week to spoil yourself and to recognize how utterly fabulous you are. Make the most of this time. Next month gets a little hairy, so stock up on the goodies while you can. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little marshmallow. What do you think you are doing to yourself? You're getting all caught up in the nostalgia of it all, convincing yourself the past was so much better than it actually was. And the problem is, while you have your head up your ass, a great new love option is getting sick of waiting for you. This is so typical of you. So, your lesson for the week is to learn to live in the moment. Every morning, make a list of everything you're grateful for. Then, decide what you want to achieve each day, and then have a lunch party. You've forgotten how it feels to have mindless fun. It's time to get your creative groove back, so you're ready for the really good stuff when it arrives a bit later. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little cupcake, what is going on with the love life? Actually, this is not so much about love as discipline, amazingly. Your lovers are forcing you to grow up, and you can take that look off your face. This is actually quite good for you. As soon as you start using all those wonderful talents for making money, instead of prancing about with your knickers on your head, you'll be getting somewhere. And the people who love you know very well that you just need a little push. There's some extra luck arriving after Wednesday. You could, of course, sit around waiting to see what happens with that, or you could decide exactly what you want and then let it be known. The universe is quite happy to oblige either way. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little koala bear. Do you feel as though no one really understands you? Actually, that's not true. There's a whole bunch of talented weirdos out there who find you fascinating. You are just too afraid to step out of your comfort zones and explore. Which means you're still hanging out with those same stuffed shirts who seem safe and predictable, whereas the truth is they're just boring. So, as of now, accept every single invitation and get out of the house whenever you can. Opportunities, amazingly, never wander in through the front door. They're out there waiting to be discovered. You just take your pick of options. It's a good week. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little kangaroo. So who are you when no one's around? Is there someone inside you that you've been dying to meet, but are terrified to look at? Enough of that. The planets are enriching your dream life and bringing you closer to your real self. This is your chance to explore all your different options, even the ones that you think don't interest you. This is good stuff. The rest of your life is doing fine for now, so leave it where it is. Still, there could be a pay rise or promotion coming up, so keep a lookout for that. And tell yourself you deserve the very best. And don't fuss too much about the love life. You can deal with that next week, no rush. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little pineapple, what is it that mentally stimulates you? Amazingly, at the moment, you're madly keen to connect with your local community. And the planets are sending a whole bunch of opportunities to do that. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Of course, as we know, Scorpio hates feeling exposed and vulnerable. So this is a big step for you. Of course, we know that. But what you've forgotten is that most people are so busy dealing with their own dramas that they couldn't be bothered with yours. So let it all hang out and make some new friends. You're slowly learning how to trust, although you still might want to get some therapy to help you with that. Meanwhile, look out for some new money options. Fabulous. Someone wants to invest in your fabulous talents. So let them. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little pumpkin fritter. You've been battling a bit with the love life lately, haven't you? Enough of that. May is all about love for you. You might want to move in with someone delicious, even if it's just a good friend, change your social vibe, or you might be letting romance and wild passion back into your life. Do not hold back. The planets want you to have a good time. There'll probably be some local travel next week, but for now, stay where you're warm and cozy and feeling very safe. The world's a very harsh place to be at the moment. Money pretty much stays the same for now, but if you're looking for something bigger and better, wait for the eclipse on the 26th. For now, love, humping sex, wild, passionate evenings, yummy. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little chocolate donut. Are you working yourself to death without even taking a lunch break? Or, alternatively, are you languishing on the golf course while everyone else slaves away on your behalf? Neither of these options is particularly useful. You need some balance in your life, sweetie, before you get all burnt out and grumpy. The point is, you think every drama is yours to fix, and you end up going completely nuts and feeling like a failure. Well, that's just rubbish. The love planets are lurking and they're asking for romance, but not just yet. First, you have to spend some time with yourself, asking yourself what you need. Treat yourself as though you were an adored lover. Start there. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little dandelion. What's going on here? You're so determined to look as though you're in control that you've completely lost track of your own emotions. In fact, you have no idea how much this pandemic has taken out of you. You've spent so much energy trying to come up with solutions for everyone else that you've completely forgotten where your own life is going. So, lesson for the week, vulnerability is not the same thing as weakness. You have to be very courageous to let people into that beautiful heart of yours. Although for now, what you really need is a little rest. The love life's looking up, so pay attention to the people in your space, but mostly, please use this week to take care of yourself. You're exhausted, poor lamb. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little butterfly, get up and get dressed. Your family needs you. And no, they won't necessarily ask for help or even be grateful when you give it, but that's just what families are like. You have to suck it up and do what you can. Not that you need to kill yourself in the process or anything. In fact, your social life in general could use a few more boundaries and rules so you know what you're doing. If your lounge is starting to look like a railway station full of waifs and strays, now's the time to kick them all out and start again. And don't feel bad if you're doing better than some of your friends. There are loads of people doing better than you, and they're not driving themselves into an early grave full of guilt. Get over yourself. It is not your job to save the world. Just your family, for now. That's it, Pisces. Aries, my little daffodil, are you having a hell of a time? Is the world dumping all its garbage on your doorstep? It really is true that the universe never gives us more than we can handle. So obviously you're tougher than the rest of us. Fabulous. The bad news, not so good news, is that these energies are around for another month or so. But the great part of all this is the way in which you are transforming and growing to something amazing. This is your moment for greatness, if you want it. Start with the career. The ladder of success is already calling you with something extra special on the menu after Thursday. Even so, there's an unexpected decision at work which may cause you to rethink the entire exercise, maybe even think about doing something completely new or doing it differently. Remember though, you take yourself with you wherever you go. Love is on pause for now, so concentrate on your own needs. Make yourself fabulous. That's it for Aries. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic and to make something fabulous happen. And whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of flames and ask your angels to help you. And keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling lifts your vibration. Give it a bash. Now, subscribe or share or press the buttons. It's all free. Have a great week, and remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's so important. Bye now.